What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Kensei Sensei, and today we're going to go over some basic Japanese phrases that you could use in your daily conversations. So in my last two lessons, I went over hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and also kanji pronunciations and kanji radicals. But today we're going to do something more practical because you can actually use these terms in your daily conversations. Now before we go into the phrases, I need to explain to you about formality and also gender-specific speech patterns. Now, formality is important because in Japanese, depending on who you're talking to, you have to change the way you speak. So for example, if you're speaking to your teacher or your boss, you want to speak more formally. And if you're speaking to someone your age or someone younger, you want to speak casually. And also depending on if you are male or female, you would want to speak in a male speech pattern or a female speech pattern. And also there are terms that are specifically used by males and also specifically used by females. Now let's get right in and talk about phrases that we could use when we greet someone. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu in Japanese is just good morning, but it is a formal way of saying good morning. So if you are meeting your teacher for the first time in the morning, you can say ohayou gozaimasu. A more casual way of saying ohayou gozaimasu is just ohayou. So if you're meeting your friends at the school gates, you can say ohayou, ohayou. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is just good afternoon in Japanese, and konnichiwa doesn't have a formal variation. So you can say konnichiwa to both your teachers and also your classmates. Konbanwa, konbanwa is good evening in Japanese. And there's no specific time of when you can start using konbanwa, but usually when it is after dawn or sunset, you want to use konbanwa. And again, konbanwa doesn't have any formal variation, so you can just say konbanwa to anyone. Now let's go over some phrases we can use when we're referring to ourselves. Watashi, watashi. Watashi is just a gender-neutral way of saying I or me, and that's why it is so commonly used in Japanese. However, when males use watashi, it is usually in a professional setting. However, for women, it can both be used in a casual setting and also a formal and professional setting. Now, you may have heard this term called atashi, atashi instead of watashi. Now, atashi is not really a real term. It is just something that derived from the term watashi. And it is an informal way of saying I or me in Japanese. And it is also a feminine way of saying I or me. Now, you may have heard this term boku because of maybe Boku no Hero Academia, but boku is a masculine way of saying I or me. However, it has a connotation of being used by young boys. Now, I'm not saying that if you're above, 20 years old, you can't use boku anymore. It just has that connotation of being a more innocent way of saying I or me. Ore, ore. Now, ore is even more masculine, and sometimes it can come out rude if you're using ore to refer to yourself in a professional setting. So at work, you wouldn't really want to call yourself ore, especially in front of your boss or something. Now let's go over some phrases you can use when introducing your name. Watashi no namae wa Kensei desu. Watashi no namae wa Kensei desu. This just means my name is Kensei. Now you don't have to say name is or namae wa, so you can just say watashi wa Kensei desu. Watashi wa Kensei. And in an even more formal way of saying my name is Kensei, Kensei to moushimasu. Kensei to moushimasu. But usually you want to say your full name in this case when you're using to moushimasu, and that's because it is much more formal. You can also use your last name in Japanese. So if my last name was Sato, you can say Sato to moushimasu, and that would work as well. Now let's go over some phrases you can use when starting a conversation. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This just means nice to meet you, and also I'm looking forward to work with you. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu is a more formal way of saying nice to meet you or I look forward to work with you. But you can use a much more casual version of this, which is just yoroshiku. Now another way of using yoroshiku or yoroshiku onegai shimasu is when saying I'm counting on you in Japanese. If you are asking for a favor and someone says okay, I'll do it, then you can say I'm counting on you or yoroshiku onegai shimasu or yoroshiku. So for example, if I say このプリント印刷してもらえますか? このプリント印刷してもらえますか? This means can you please print out this paper for me? And if they say, はい、了解しました or はい、わかりました then you can say よろしく or よろしくお願いします and this means I'm counting on you. 調子はどうですか? 調子はどうですか? This means how are you feeling? Now a lot of people use the phrase お元気ですか or 元気ですか and that's alright, but some people just overuse it too much. So you want to know the variations. 調子はどうですか directly asks about the mental state or the emotions. 最近どう? 最近どう? 最近 is just lately. So 最近どう means how are you lately? はい is yes in Japanese and いいえ is no in Japanese. どういたしまして? どういたしまして basically means you're welcome. Now let's go over some phrases you can use when you're thanking someone. ありがとうございました. ありがとうございました. This means thank you very much. Also keep in mind that you can also use ありがとうございます. ありがとうございます instead of ありがとうございました. What's the difference? ありがとうございました is the past tense. So usually you would use ありがとうございました when someone already did a favor for you. ありがとうございます can be something you use when they are doing a favor for you right now or something in the future. ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう is the casual way of saying ありがとうございました。Thank you. Thank you is just a more casual way of saying thank you in Japanese, and of course it derives from the English word thank you. Now let's go over some phrases you can use when apologizing. すみませんでした。すみませんでした。This translates to I'm sorry, and it is a formal way of saying I'm sorry. すみません。すみません。This can also be used as something like excuse me in English. So for example, if you're trying to go through a crowd, excuse me, can you please move? You can say すみません、そこをどいてもらえますか? すみません、そこをどいてもらえますか? This means can you please move out the way because I want to go through. すまん、すまん. すまん is just a way of saying I'm sorry in Japanese, and it is a more masculine way of saying it. So usually boys or men would say this. ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい is literally I'm sorry, but it is something you would use when you're truly sorry about something you did. 失礼します or 失礼しました are words you can use when you are interrupting a meeting or just interrupting something. When you're entering a meeting, you can say 失礼します. And if you're exiting a meeting, you can say 失礼しました. And that's because you're saying sorry for interrupting. Now let's go over some phrases you can use when you're saying goodbye. さようなら, さようなら. Sayonara is something you can use when you're saying goodbye or farewell in Japanese, meaning that you wouldn't really see the person again, or it will be a long time until you'll see them again. また明日, また明日. また明日 is just see you tomorrow, so you would use this when you know you're going to meet the person tomorrow. また今度, また今度. You can use また今度 when you don't know when you're meeting them, but you know that there's going to be another meeting time for you and that person. And that's because kondo is next time. And for example, if you are at a club and you know there's going to be a club meeting, then you can just say また今度. またね is something you could use in a much more casual setting to with your friends, for example, and that just means see you later. じゃあね or じゃあな is also a casual way of saying またね. But also keep in mind that じゃあな is a more masculine way of saying じゃあね. And lastly, bye bye. Bye bye is just bye bye in Japanese, and it is a casual way of saying goodbye. Now that's all for the phrases that we're going to learn today, but I hope you can take this and use these in your daily Japanese conversations. For more content and more lessons on Japanese, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this page so that more and more people can take advantage of this video. But until next time, mata ne!